Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Anniversary and our Night Elf Priest. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we are taking on the Syndicate in Northern Alterac. If we have some time, we'll try to track down the undead courier, traveling between Hillsbrad and the Arathi Highlands. With any luck, we'll run into him as we head north. But that is what we are doing today. We are inching closer and closer to level 39, where we'll then head into Scarlet Monastery Cathedral and Graveyard. So that being said, as we are passing by Terran Mill now, let us get started. Got the Terran Mill guards, but not the courier. We're heading back into the mountains now. We're going to be taking the fork in the road to the right. And I believe this little section up here is called Stahnbrad. I guess the city as a whole is called Alterac. I keep seeing this quest from Questy that's telling me that these Crush Ridge ogres have a chance to drop something, I guess, that triggers a quest called Crystal in the Mountain. Either that or Questy is just being misleading, as it sometimes can be. I tried reactivating my other questing add-on called CodexLite again, but ever since that most recent patch, a little while ago at this point, it's still not working. Already going the wrong way. Let's make sure we go this way. I guess our mind to soothe wasn't strong enough to walk past. Here we are. Let's make sure we grab this gold thorn before we get to work. We've got a lot of Syndicate to kill, some rings to collect, and a Baron Vardis to kill. of the enemies inside of town are going to be stealthed. But I guess we should focus on our, I guess, like the more rare targets like Baron and these Shadow Mages here, maybe. Make sure that we complete those first. Leave Strawn Brad behind for now. Just want to confirm where I can find Baron Vardis. I think it's all only in the uplands here. We've got a quest that we could potentially pick up over by Lordermere Lake. We'll see what that's about as well. That's going to lead to the Plague Lands. I don't want to go that way. If we're lucky, we won't have to come back to Strawn Brad. Got Syndicate sentries to deal with. These are probably going to be a little bit more of a pain. Yeah, looks like they have an interrupt. Well, that'll be fun when that goes off. I don't recall what Baron Vardis actually looks like. Oh yeah, are these elites? I'm just seeing things. I think I might just be seeing things. We've got saboteurs now too. There's a lot of different enemy types back here in the uplands. shield wall ability too. It really prevents a lot of damage for however long that lasts for. It says 10 seconds. But I never know if Classic Bestiary, the add-on that we use that allows us to see that stuff, if it's entirely accurate. If every camp looks like this, Baron Vardis is going to be pretty hard to get to. Wherever he may be. A chest over there, that would be nice to have. I also don't want to take out this entire camp to get it, though. Still no sign of him yet. And I haven't seen any other players up here either. God, this camp is ridiculous. Do need one more Shadow Mage, but I don't know if I want that Shadow Mage that badly. Let's just keep it moving for now. So we got some herbs in our map too. Let's make sure we get the gold thorn at least. Now we've got Syndicate Enforcers. It's another step up. Yeah, I mean, I think the house... Oh, we need to grab the head of Nagaz as well. I guess he's specifically in this house here. I'm surprised we haven't seen the Baron yet. Maybe there are other places he can spawn that I am just not aware of. Oh, lovely. Assassins as well. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the bulk of the challenge for today. Can I clear out this area quick enough, get into where I need to go, and leave with the heads that I need? This one's going to be a little bit tough. You know what, that martyrdom talent is actually making a whole lot of sense all of a sudden. Allowing us to freely cast. It's kind of a big deal right now. It's been quite a while since we've quested in a spot that was this close to our level, actually above our level at this point. Let's see if we can pull Nagaz. Hopefully I just heard the sound of another stealth enemy. I have a feeling he's not going to come alone. It's another dual wielder. Hopefully we can proc martyrdom again. There we go. So even if he breaks through the shield, I can still hit him. Alright, good. Let us eat up. And we still want to go inside because it looks like there's a quest that we could pick up. I want to grab that quickly before we get respawns. And we've been doing pretty good with the signet rings. We only need one more. I'm surprised that the drop rate for those has been as good as it has been. It looks like it's this chest here. Ensorcelled parchment. This parchment is enchanted with a spell, rendering it indecipherable, but one word at the top of the paper can be read: Nagaz. Take that back to Lore Master Dibs. Not a huge experience reward for that, so I imagine that means that there's probably going to be more to it. Hopefully, at least. We'll check out the upstairs real quick. See if we can find anything else interesting here before we go back out and look for Baron Vardis. Lord Aladin Paranold. I'm not going to fight him right now, but there's a solid chest here. Let's see how well this goes. This might be a little sketchy. Should have sat down to drink, I think, before we entered this. We might as well kill him, though. He's got Power Word Shield, Sleep, and Renew. Okay. He's actually taking quite a bit of damage from us, though. He seems to be, like, weaker health-wise than the other enemies we've faced so far. Oh my god, that Renew heals for so much, though. That's crazy. I have to use a potion here. Oh yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this. Unless we fear him, maybe. He's not using any abilities. Alright, cool. Guess we'll get our food buff up while we're at it. I don't think I've killed this guy before, so... I guess you'd think that maybe like there'd be a horde quest to go after him. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a quest at the end of this syndicate-based quest line that has us kill him. I mean, it's good to know that we can, at least. If we do get the quest, we'll have to be thinking about that. We're gonna grab the chest. So there's a pattern in here. Azure Shoulders. Oh, yeah. Some tailor is gonna want that, I think. It's one of those pieces that... Oh, I picked up Wild Steel Bloom, too. That's awesome. Yeah, damn, it's like 5 gold sitting in that chest. Alyssa, hello. We cannot interact with you. Send those guys running, and we are going to head out ourselves. Yeah, okay, so it looks like Baron Vardis can show up at Strombrad. I wasn't sure if he could or not. Yeah, but our map is, you know, our map was getting all sorts of cluttered. Oh, there he is. He's right there. We need his head. What is the best way? I can think of a hilarious way to get it. If we can get close enough to mind control him and then have everybody in this camp basically just annihilate him. If we do that, though, he won't be lootable, though, I think. So we have to, like, deal damage to him at the very least before he dies. Which that could get tricky, I guess. But that would be hilarious. There's a druid over here. Doesn't look like he's looking for the same thing we are, though. Yeah, I so badly want to try this. I don't know if I can get close enough without pulling a sentry, though. We should probably just kill this sentry first. Now we're starting to see some players randomly. Well, that guy looks like he's farming for herbs. Probably level 60. Same thing with this paladin. I bet they're all farming for herbs. back here. Okay. Let's get our mana back. I have no idea what happens if we Shadow Word Pain first and then Mind Control. Like if, you know, if he takes damage from one of our abilities, does that, like, I don't know, cause any issues? I'm not sure. Mind Soothe, Mind Soothe, Mind Soothe failed. That is real bad. Oh, that is horrifically bad for us. Is it just the mages following us? Well, that would be fine. Can I mind control this guy now? Oh, yeah, okay, whoops. Alright, we're doing this for science. I threw Shadow Word Pain on him, we're gonna mind control him now. Cool. Cool. I think we're still taking damage. I don't know if it'll let me mind control him again though. Try. I need him to attack me though. Let's pop all this stuff. It was a fun experiment, but definitely not going to work out. This is a little rough. We have Psychic Scream if we need it. Oh, please. Oh, no. I don't know what to do here, so I'm just going to loot him and run. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. And that is it. For Alterac, for now at least. We're going to be going inside of the ruins at some point to fight off against the elite ogres that lie within. I have done that quest in the past by myself before, but it is something I would prefer to have somebody else alongside with us. Oh, yeah, we just completed that quest. Somebody in chat asking for Dark Council. Alright, that's really cool though that we were able to get everything done in a pretty timely manner. Looks like we might actually have time to look for that courier. I'm definitely not going to kill myself over finding that courier, though, if it ends up being too difficult. Just like the Defias Messenger, it's very hard. Got a chest over here. It's very hard to kill the courier. Just to find him. Nothing too special from that. I actually used quite a bit of mana potions today. I'm gonna have to let's see, remind myself. up some more. I wonder if there's ever a time where a healing potion as a priest would be worth using over a mana potion. I guess I never really stopped and thought about the numbers in particular, but I guess mana potions tend to be more expensive, especially as you pick up higher and higher ranks. But that's kind of the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, I'm not really sure why you would use a healing potion as a priest. I just imagine you'd get more value out of the mana you gain. I'm gonna be so bummed if we end up being like 1 bar away from 39. I suppose we could just enter Cathedral at 38 anyway. Now that I think about it, going through the dungeon itself will probably award us enough experience to get to 39. The only reason I'm waiting till 39 is just because the items that drop off of Inquisitor Whitemane require 39 to equip. So I just thought that would be a good time, but I guess I don't really have to hold myself to that requirement necessarily. We can always just hold on to the item. Or items, I should say, because there are a couple that I want to get. So yeah, I mean, barring, having a really difficult time of finding a group for Cathedral, which I kind of doubt, just because Cathedral is like one of the more popular mid-game dungeons for a lot of reasons, but mostly for the big quest lines involved that reward some pretty powerful items. But we'll definitely, unless we can't do that for whatever reason in the next episode, like we struggle to find a group or something, then we'll do some general questing elsewhere. I think we should be able to find a group. I mean, we're already here in Hillsbrad, the Hillsbrad area, at least. And so, I mean, this is where we have to run from to get there in the first place. And we'll be doing Cathedral multiple times, most likely. I would love to get the necklace off of the last boss, as well as her mace. I think the mace would be a lot of fun. I think there's a staff that drops from Razorfen Downs. That's also really good, which is a dungeon that we can, do pretty soon. Even this illusionary rod that we picked up from the library is really good. It's just the only reason I want to commit to the mace from Inquisitor Whitemane is simply because of the spell power. The spell power is basically the only way casters can really improve their damage outside of talents. And they're also very rare to see on the leveling journey. There's not too many of those. And then the offhand that we can get from the quest involved, I think is also going to give us spell power as well. That should be a lot of fun. And then we'll hit level 40. And once we do that, hopefully we can pick up dual spec as well. We might have enough gold by then to get both the mount and dual spec. And I would love to, I mean, then like the whole world opens up to us for a while. We're going to be able to go holy and shadow. And the holy build that I definitely want to try is the smite build. I've heard a lot of good things about it. That's a little bit, it's more mana intensive, but it's also burstier, which is kind of unheard of when you think of priest, I feel like. And we'll give it a shot. At the very least, it'll let us, have a better healing spec potentially than what we have now. As much as I love Divine Spirit as a buff, and as much as I don't want to lose it necessarily, it'd also be nice to not have to worry about that buff in group content alongside Fortitude. Go through so much mana doing that. And Shadow will be fun, of course, as well. Alright, but we're back in South Shore now. Let's turn in these quests. And before we do that, let's check on the vendors again. I'm trying to make a habit into doing that as much as I possibly can.
What can I do for you?
Trade goods has nothing. I keep checking upstairs. I feel like there's nobody up here, though. It's the general goods person, right? Yeah, that's not going to be too helpful for us.
Need help? Go with honor, friend, for the Alliance.
More encrypted notes. I wish I had the talents to decrypt all the strange bits of writing that trickled down from Alterac, but I'm afraid I lack the knowledge.
Be careful.
Prospector Stormpike is a master of decryption and deciphering. If you take the parchment you found to him, then with luck, he can make sense of it. Stormpike is currently studying in the Prospector headquarters in Ironforge. And when you see him, tell him you spoke with me. I've been sending him quite a lot of business lately. Yeah, we had Stormpike decipher something else as well.
Light bless you.
Not too long
Be
ago.
careful.
Let's get these other ones turned in.
King's honor, friend, for the Alliance. Light bless you.
Stripping the Syndicate of its nobility will remove its ability to act decisively, and reduce it to nothing more than a gang of thugs. You serve your alliance well, Alindria.
Go with honor, friend. Light bless you. Be careful.
Thank you, Alindria. My head rests a little easier, knowing that villain lost his. Speaking of Baron Vardis.
Go with honor, friend,
Oh, that quest gave us a full gold. Nice.
for the Alliance.
And for the Dark Council, well done, Alindria. The Argus Wake does not sound like a group we want running the Syndicate, and although you may have destroyed their leader here, Nagaz was merely a servant of another. The Argus Wake might run deep through the continent of Azeroth, or even the world.
Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, so we're 4.5 bars away. We're not really particularly close, which is fine. Okay. Do I want to head back to Ironforge? I suppose we have the time. I was going to try to search for the courier. And that quest is yellow to us, so I mean, we could wait on it for a little bit without too much trouble. Yeah, finding this courier is going to be such a pain. Yeah, I guess we'll give it a shot again. We'll take our victory lap through Hillsbrad and through Arathi. Oh, hello. Oh, to help summon in South Shore. Yeah, sure. I guess not. I'm assuming that's the person that needed it. We'll start by Terran Mill. And I don't know if we'll go all the way through the route. We'll at least go all the way up to Refuge Point. I'm not going to be able to get to this right now, but I'm curious to see who is hanging out in LFG. Fort Cathedral. Wow. Full group. Wow, we could literally just jump right into this if we wanted to as a DPS. We'd have some competition for that necklace and perhaps that mace too, but I mean, that would be fine. Yeah. Fortunately, cannot right this second. To find a different group. I wonder how far into Terran Mill this courier can go. I can't really get that close without being attacked. It's one of those things where I also don't know if the courier is going to like go into the middle of town and just stay there for a period of time. Oh, hello. Let's not deal with you. Nope, 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 nope. Shoo. Go away. Alright, yep, let's just run over to Refuge Point, and we'll see if we get super lucky. I feel like if we really want this quest that badly, we're gonna have to find like a group for it or something. But I don't think I want it that badly. If we don't actually go through with the quest line, I'm fine with it. We've got plenty of other options and things we could do. Like more dungeons. I would like to do some more dungeons. Got Razorfen Downs coming up. And Oldamon as well. I did not realize you can go on top of Thoradin's wall. Saw a ramp over there on the right side. I'm not going to check it out right now, but I definitely want to at some point. That seems really interesting. I feel like I knew that, but it's probably been a really long time since I've actually gone up there. Yeah, I wonder if there are any, like, unique vendors up there. Similar to the goblin that is stationed inside of Alterac ruins. I wonder if there's another goblin just kind of hanging out up there with some sort of interesting recipe. I've certainly never stumbled upon a quest that would send you there. At least with the goblin inside of Alterac. There's a quest that actually points you in that direction. And it's a very well-known quest, too, with the nifty stopwatch as a reward. Checking general chat real quick to see if anybody's been talking about the courier. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about the courier in general chat. Because I don't know if like the courier has a consistent spawning location whenever they're killed. The Defias messenger is tough to locate, and but at the same time, like at least the messenger has a fixed spawn point every time it dies. So at the very least, you could just kind of camp there for 15 minutes or so, and eventually he's just going to show up. I don't know if that's the case with the courier. Or if it is, maybe the courier spawns in Terran Mill, in which case you really couldn't spawn the, farm the spawn point too well. Yeah, the most frustrating part about this quest is that, like, it's not even the fact that it's hard to, like, get the courier. But it's just knowing that the courier has at least been killed. That's the thing, like, in the time that we spent so far on this main path, we've never even seen a body. And that's annoying. It's like, at least let me know the courier is dead in some way. Yeah, I took the extra step to go all the way to Goshek Farm, but I don't think we're finding this person. I should check Wowhead, I guess. Check Wowhead and the comments for the quest. Maybe somebody has like an idea to make this a little bit easier. And a mage AoE farming there. This is a pretty hot spot for that. What is this quest called? Na. Hints of a new plague. Let me take a second and see what Wowhead says about it. So who knows? Maybe there is something about this. Okay, so there is a spawn point for the courier, and it's here at Goshek. Spawn in the house at the southwest corner of the farm. It's the same one with the apothecary in it. Alright, I mean, that is definitely more helpful. Otherwise, the typical tips were just start in Terran Mill and run. He rolls with 4 bodyguards. Yikes. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Just gonna kill this guy. Okay. I mean, that's good to know. I'll have to make a note in my my little document just to remind myself that if we really want to kill this thing, then just chill at this house, or at least check this house. Because we didn't see a body, so it's like, if they do in fact spawn right here, you know, either they were hanging out in the middle of Terran Mill, or they were killed at some point. Alright, but I'll make note of that. And we will head back to Refuge Point, and I will take a flight back to South Shore, and I will see you guys hopefully in the Scarlet Monastery in the next episode. And hopefully we get lucky, but I'm excited to run Cathedral multiple times, most likely, as well as Graveyard. Graveyard will take like 10 minutes or less, maybe. Just gonna kind of power through that, but we'll do our Cathedral runs, and hopefully we get some good loot. That's going to do it for me for today. Appreciate you all so much for watching, as always. And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.